Okay, I'm about to review something I'm completely unqualified to review, mainly because I'm more of a Marvel guy than a DC guy. However, with Titans being in the news and with my finding a copy of Titans number one, the Titans number one, at a local flea market, it seemed fortuitous that I review this. However, this is just bizarre. Um, not the comic itself, but the fact that I cannot find anything on it. Yeah. So don't expect any real insights. I can't find a separate listing for it on Wikipedia. I can't find a separate listing for it on anything. I can't really find out anything about why this comic exists or what exactly separates it from Teen Titans. First, I thought that it was because they're young adults, like in their 20s version of the Teen Titans. I mean, they seem to be operating out of the Teen Titans Tower. But then DC also has, and they're all ex-Teen Titans, except DC also has another series, Young Justice, that does that same thing. So, beats me why this exists. And don't ask me about anything about Diana Troy or what's going on with some of the characters here, because again, I can't find anything. Wikipedia and even DC's version of Wikipedia and Google. I mean, I spent all of yesterday. When the trailer dropped, the first thing I wanted to do was review this book, not do trailer reactions to that trailer. That was originally what I was going to do, just focus on doing a trailer, focus on reading this book and not even focus on the trailer. But I spent all day looking for information. I can't find any. It's insane. You find lots about Teen Titans, but nothing about the Titans as a book. And what's more, the TV series seems to be based on the Titans as a book, not Teen Titans. They're so close anyway. Is this a continuation? At first I thought so, but from what I can tell from looking online, they were also doing Teen Titans as a separate book at the same time this was being published. So, you got me. So, yeah. So, forgive me if I seem completely out of my depth and if I make any mistakes, but I honestly tried. Oh, and this is my second attempt at recording this because I got a cough, so forgive me for that too. But you know the other confusing thing? The book has two covers on it, and they're like not alternate covers. One cover is just stapled on top of the other. Mine has the second cover, has the cover that comes second here going as the first cover. However, I've seen other versions of it that have the first cover, that have the second cover as the first cover. So who knows? And I have no idea because they're like clumsily glued to each other. It looks like looks like a printing. It almost looks like a mistake happened at the printers, except it seems to be with every copy of this. I don't know. But yeah, both of the covers are good at least. Although again, don't ask me who half these characters are or why Wally West is here, since he's the Flash and he should be off with the Justice League and not the Titans. But at least it has a proper looking Starfire. Place, Titans Island. Looks like you called this one Wing. Sometimes I hate being right, Cyborg. Yeah, Cyborg is gold right now, and again, because I wasn't reading a lot of DC at this time, I have no idea why, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of cheat sheet on the internet to help. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot. Time, 14 hours after Titans officially announced their reformation. Tempest, look out! Don't worry, Argent. We've got speedsters on our side. Most prevalent, though, thought. That didn't take long. Welcome to the Titans, Jesse. Remind me to properly thank you for this later, Flash. Damage! Take out that left flank. Arsenal, should I? Do what he says, Grant. Okay, Starfire, your move. I'm on it, Donna. And don't ask me about Donna Troy. She may be the most confusing character in the history of Titans. Comics, I mean. I mean, her backstory seems to change with her costume. Her backstory seems to change, and her powers seem to change. Or should I say, Troya? Stay focused, Titans. That strange buzzing sound. Written by Devin Grayson. Wow, are we ever gonna have time to eat? 98 hours before the Titans officially announced their reformation, a lot has changed since the youthful sidekicks of the world's greatest heroes first got together for their own superhero group known as the Teen Titans. Roy, please, don't order the fish sticks. But maybe I want the fish sticks. Just not like you, Dick. I seems like a good idea at the time. She called it an agreeable indus. Not avoiding my question about GL, are you, Donna? And a lot hasn't. And just as the familiar elements seem to promise that some things are forever, hey, you. Leave Daddy's boots alone. I dropped the fishy. The changes all suggest that nothing will ever be the same again. Everybody know what you want? World peace. Fish sticks. Roy Hopper is the only one who doesn't give a jerky answer to the act. To the waitress. Go figure. I think we need another minute here. Thanks. I was gonna lord it over that. Thanks to that time I spent training in another dimension, I'm actually older than you now. But I guess that would be overkill, considering that you haven't matured one bit. No fishies for Gillhead. So who's gonna say it first? Yeah, I have no idea who this waitress is. I'm just going with the flow here, people, and I suggest you do too, because, again, nothing on the internet to help me here. I just had to jump in. Oh, I don't know, probably the super speedster with no patience. Garth, only in the Gillhead, your daddy just calls me that because because I live underwater. But it's Garth. Garth. Say what, Wally? That this feels good, and maybe we shouldn't keep waiting for weddings and funerals to get together. In fact, maybe we should give some serious consideration to reforming the... No. Don't know what Dick Grayson's deal is. I'm sorry, but I honestly don't think it's a good idea. Don't you remember why we broke up in the first place? Everything gets so personal, not to mention that, aside from the fact that we're all too busy, we have to acknowledge that if we bring back our Titans, we almost certainly bring back some of our past enemies, too. Wait, why? Is there a guild of calamitous intent? Do the supervillains follow some code that says that they retire when their heroes retire? So, did everybody that the Teen Titans fought just retire when they did? In which case, if that's the rules, why don't all the superheroes just retire and end supervillainy for good? It'd be like an open invitation for some horrible group like Hive or a new brother blood cult to form. So we beat them all over again. What's the problem? Yeah, that be their mistake, not ours. I understand your concerns, Dick, but I'm not sure that the cons of people like us lying low don't outweigh the pros. Dick, you know I was raised by the Titans of Myth. We all have very special training. No, we don't. We don't know what your backstory is because every time you change clothes you seem to change your backstory and even what your powers specifically do. Don't assume you're the last character who should assume that people know about your backstory. We can try to prevent fights, but wouldn't it be wrong for us to avoid them? And besides, who's to say that Hive or whoever aren't off somewhere regrouping anyway? That same afternoon, elsewhere. Yeah, turns out Hive is regrouping. And they do want to destroy the Teen Titans. Regardless. So, yeah. Why are you fighting this? You know you want to. How could you be suggesting this? You're even busier than I am. I know. Look, I have things I could be doing with my time too. But look at them, Dick. They need this. We both have so much on our plates. You're already in the Justice League. My my beat my beats in Bloodhaven, overflowing with nasty elements, and you need this. Don't stand there blinking at me, Grayson. What do you want? A mission statement? Fine. My mission is to keep you from turning into your guardian. Batman may be a loner, but you need a family around it. Since when has Batman been a loner? Yeah, that first year he was, but he's pretty much been surrounding himself with people since 1940. So, don't even get me started on the whole myth of Batman being a loner thing, because it's not true. He's about as lone as the Lone Ranger, who always at least says Tonto riding alongside him. One of these days, I'm going to find a superhero who's a loner, who actually does things alone all the time. Until then, I'm gonna say that it's all garbage, calling any hero a loner. So, yeah, it looks like they're forming another team. Because across town, some people are robbing a bank with green stuff in a vial. And one of the robbers just doesn't want to go through with it. Who tripped the alarm? You want me to drop this vial to you? Justin, please, don't do it. Dude, she's right. We don't have criminal records or guns. We could just say it was a joke. Thinking? That's not allowed. What are you saying? My name? What are you saying my name for, idiot? Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I can't go through with this. Please don't hurt these people. Then she removes her mask. Oh, this has got to be the most screwed up bank robbery in history. And the guy with the vial of virus starts going nuts. And so we get some backstory of and we get some backstory to, on the Teen Titans being Teen Titans, and they nominate new members and such, and so yeah. They say Starfire could be joined, and then they're joking around, and all of a sudden a treasure chest pops up. And yeah, of course, it's Aqualad financing them with treasure. And so they're building a new Titans Tower. But that's where they're confronted with the new Hive, who are all dressed like bees. Because when you have a name like Hive, you might as well go with your theme. And the Teen Titans charge them. Titans together. Yeah, I like this issue. There's a lot of banter and stuff. I didn't feel like going over it piece by piece, but it does a decent job introducing the characters for their banter and stuff. The artwork is decent for late 90s. It's head and shoulders above anything done today. I would have considered it, looking at it in the 90s, I would have considered it substandard. Today I consider it good artwork. So that tells, I don't know if what that says about how it's fallen apart, how it's done, but it's just introduces the characters. I kind of wish it was a double issue so we just get the fight in it too, but as it stands, this is a decent enough issue. I give it 7 out of 10. And it's definitely a better rendition of the Titans than it looks like we're getting from the TV show. So, see you next time.